That latest round of indictments has now ensnared both a former Mayor Trotwood and a Dayton businessman.
Today, the FBI stands by its allegation of a culture of corruption in Dayton area politics. 2 News reporter Adam Reif is live outside the federal courthouse with more on the case.
Today, former Trotwood Mayor Joyce Cameron, her husband James, and longtime Dayton businessman Steve Roush stand accused of participating in an illegal contract scheme. This is the second wave of indictments tied to public corruption in Dayton, and the U.S. attorney warns more could come. Roush and the Camerons are each charged with 7 total counts that could lead to 140 years in prison if they're found guilty. Today, Roush pled not guilty. The Camerons have not yet appeared in court. U.S. Attorney Ben Glassman says between 2012 and 2014, Roush and the Camerons fraudulently convinced government entities, including the city of Dayton, to pay them hundreds of thousands of dollars in demolition contracts. They secured those contracts by claiming the work was being done by a company the Camerons created that qualified as a disadvantaged company. But Roush paid them a fee to use that company as a straw front, while his company actually did the work and he pocketed the money. A total of 7 people have now been charged or convicted in the Dayton public corruption investigation, which the Department of Justice is now calling Operation Demolished Integrity. Back in April, the FBI special agent in charge alleged a culture of corruption in Dayton. Today, he said, quote, "I stand by those comments."
Having a significant number of business people and government officials in one city alleged to be engaged in corruption and criminally charged should serve as a warning sign of a larger problem. That problem should not be brushed aside or ignored, but addressed by the community, its leaders, and when necessary, law enforcement.
Now, this investigation will continue, but current U.S. Attorney Ben Glassman won't be the one leading the charge. Today, the U.S. Senate confirmed David DeVillers as the new U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Ohio. He could take the oath of office as soon as Friday. If more arrests or indictments are on the way, they'd likely be under DeVillers' watch. Live in Dayton, Adam Reif, 2 News, working for you.